Hi there. It's Saturday, August 24th. Time for Proverbs 24. Get over there. Now we're still in our 30 wise sayings that we are supposed to memorize and keep them ready on our lips for use at any time that is called for, right? And I think we've done 20 some odd so far, and they're all pre-highlighted so they can be separated. I did that. Okay. Verse 1, be not envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their minds devise violence, and their lips talk of mischief, trouble. Right? I mean, that's, that's a common sense kind of issue right there. You don't want to be, like these protesters, evil people, looters, you don't want to hang out with those guys. Okay. 3, by wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Okay, by knowledge and by wisdom, right? And understanding. Got that? Wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. That's what you seek after. Okay, that's how your house is built. That's how it is established. That's how the rooms are filled with precious and pleasant riches. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Yeah. That's all you should be going after. Okay, the next one, verse 5. A wise man is mightier than a strong man, and a man of knowledge than he who has strength. For by wise guidance you can wage your war, and in abundance of counselors there is victory. Okay. Wisdom is to, okay, this is a separate one. Oops. That needs to be green. There we go. So, wise man is mightier than a strong man, right? You saw these strong guys and all these, they had these armies and big. There's always some little guy who's wise, right? Brains of the outfit, they used to call it. They are truly the strongest ones. Mm-hmm. Okay, this one here. Wisdom is too high for a fool. In the gate he does not open his mouth. Some people just think it's fools. Just think, like there's no way I could do that. No way I could learn to be a doctor or something. And it just takes training. But they won't. He who plans to do evil will be called a mischief maker. The devising of folly is sin, and the scoffer is an abomination to men. I don't know if that's one or two, but it could be two separate ones. It says 24. Let me go over here. This is 8. Yeah. A person who plans evil will get a reputation as a troublemaker. Yeah, you want a bad reputation? Plan evil stuff. And this may be a separate one. The devising of folly is sin, foolishness. And the scoffer is an abomination to men. Right? Haughty, proud, arrogant. That is the scoffer, remember? 10. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. How you like that? You find out how strong people really are when they get in trouble. Okay, 11. Rescue those who are being taken away to death. Hold back those who are stumbling to the slaughter. If you say, behold, we did not know this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who keeps watch over your soul know it? And will he not requite man according to his work? Requite. What kind of word is that? Will he not judge all people? He will repay a person according to what he knows, right? If you know something is wrong and you sit back and do nothing about it, and God knows that, you have evidence, you're going to get your due, all right? My son, eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of the honeycomb are sweet to your taste, right? Know that wisdom is such for your soul. If you find it, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off, right? It's like good food, cake, honey, tastes good. Wisdom tastes good for your soul, right? If you find wisdom, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off, right? Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, 15, more King James stuff. Lie not in wait as a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous. Now, do not violence to his home. Wow. For a righteous man falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked are overthrown by calamity. Now let's read that over here. We'll go to the New Living Translation. Do not lie in wait like an outlaw at the home of the godly, and don't raid the house where the godly live. Right? So much simpler over there. The righteous man falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked are overthrown by calamity. Right? Righteous will always get back up. Right? And this one's important. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and be displeased and turn away his anger from your enemies. Right? You're supposed to feel sorry for people in war when you beat them and help them put things back together. Okay? You're not supposed to rejoice. This is when your enemy falls. We're not talking about football games, okay? We're not talking about sports here. We're talking about wars, okay? And court battles. Okay? They do this anyway, so they do this all the time. Okay, 19, fret not yourself because of evildoers, and be not envious of the wicked. Fret not yourself. Let's say 19. Do not fret because of evildoers. Do not fret because of evil men. Do not fret. Yeah, this is King James right here. Do not fret because of evildoers, right? Don't worry about them. And don't envy the wicked. He says that everywhere. Don't envy the wicked. You don't want to be like them. For the evil man has no future, and the lamp of the wicked will be put out. Would you trade 100,000 years of bliss for 50 years of good stuff? A lot of people would. Okay, 21. My son, fear the Lord and the king, and do not disobey either of them, for disaster from them will arise suddenly, and who knows the ruin that will come from them both. Right? Fear the Lord and the king, but especially fear the Lord. Right? So that was the 30 sayings of the wise, and we are supposed to memorize these. Okay? Or just know them. A lot of it's common sense. Right? But if you keep reading it over and over again, it'll be ingrained in there, right? So you could bring it out anytime you need to. Okay, there are further sayings of the wise above the 30. Okay, it starts in 23. These are also sayings of the wise. Partiality in judging is not good. He who says to the wicked, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples, abhorred by nations. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will be upon them. He who gives the right answer kisses the lips. All right. Now, is this going on today? You better believe it. Oh, my goodness. Partiality and judging. A lot of that going on. Huh? And judges are supposed to be right down the middle, not for one side or the other. They are to strictly interpret the rule of law, and that's it. But a lot of these judges are actually hired because they lean one way or the other and will rule in favor of the side they lean towards. And that's not what a judge is supposed to do. Okay? But they do it. Okay? They do it. Prepare your work outside, get everything ready for you in the field, and after that, build your house. Right. Establish your income first, right? Before you build your house. Get the ground ready. Yeah. 28. Be not a witness against your neighbor without cause, and do not deceive with your lips. Don't lie. Do not say, I will do to him as he has done to me. I will pay back the man for what he has done. Okay. Over and over he says that it is not our job to get even. If you do to him what he did to you, that's making you no better than him and just as evil as he is. That's the Lord's job to do that. Yeah. Yeah. And we have a little parable here, 30 through 34. I passed by the vineyard of a sluggard, a lazy person, by the vineyard of a man without sense. And lo, it was overgrown with thorns. The ground was covered with nettles, and its wall was broken down. Then I saw and considered it. I looked and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a robber, and want like an armed man. Right? Some people have nothing just because they're lazy, okay, and don't want to work. When they have all the stuff right there that they need to make it, but they just don't want to do it. Okay? A lot of people like that. Mm-hmm. So there you go. That's Proverbs 24. We finished our 30 sayings. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and I may have separated these wrong. I got 12 here, and there was 5 the first day, and I think 10 or 15 the second day. So it's 30, one way or another, but we're supposed to know them, right? Supposed to have them memorized, on your lips and ready. Okay? We'll go over them real quick. Don't envy evil men, a desire to be with them. Okay? By wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Wisdom, understanding, knowledge. That's what establishes everything. You get that? That's important. And a wise man is mightier than a strong man, a man of knowledge than he who has strength. Right? For by wise guidance you wage your war. Right? It always takes somebody very, very smart at the head, and they control all these big, strong people because a wise man is mightier than a strong man. Seek wisdom. Right? And wisdom is too high for a fool. In the gate, he doesn't open his mouth. Never inquires. He who plans to do evil will be called a mischief maker or troublemaker. The devising of foolishness is sin, and the scoffer, right? Scoffer, haughty, proud, arrogant people are an abomination to men. Nobody likes people like that, right? If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. That's just a statement, huh? Okay, and rescue those who are being taken away to death and hold back those who are stumbling to the slaughter. If you claim you didn't know it, and the Lord perceives that you did know what was going on, right? He'll get you for that. He'll get you for that. What's that? Eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of honeycomb are sweet to the taste. Know that wisdom is such to your soul. Right? Wisdom is food for your soul. Good food. Right? Okay, lie not in wait as a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous. Right? Don't sneak up on good people, because they will always get up again. Hmm? And the important one, don't rejoice when your enemy falls, and don't let your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and be displeased and turn away his anger from him. Don't ever gloat when somebody loses, okay? Don't. Hmm? Do not fret because of evildoers, and do not be envious of the wicked, for the evil man has no future, right? And the lamp of the wicked will be put out, okay? We have forever. These people, things will end for them, and it will go very badly, right? So, and the last one, my son, fear the Lord and the king, and do not disobey either of them. For disaster from them will rise suddenly, and who knows the ruin that will come from them both, the Lord and the king. Okay? There you go. And we highlighted some stuff down here in the further sayings of the wise. And this is important. Partiality in judging is not good. He who says to the wicked, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and abhorred by nations. Right? Judges should not be partial, should not show partiality, but they do. Okay? They do. And 29, do not say, I will do to him as he has done to me. I will pay the man back for what he has done. That will make you just as bad and sinful and evil as they are. Okay? That's the Lord's job, not yours. So, there you go. That's our 30 wise sayings that we are supposed to memorize and have on our lips, right? Read those over. Highlight those in your own Bible, just like that, and go over them, memorize them. If you read them enough, they will just become part of your knowledge, right? And they'll be ready for any situation. So, stay tuned later today on our Through the Bible in a Year. We're at day 237, and we are starting the book of Lamentations today. I must admit, I've never studied Lamentations in depth, but we're going to read through it because we want to read the entire Bible, every word, in a year. So that's what we're doing. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, remember these sayings. Yeah, read them, highlight them, let them become just part of your psyche, who you are. So until next time, we'll do it again. See you later.